Have you ever noticed how your confidence disappears the moment someone disrespects you? When life throws one bad thing at you? And mine used to collapse instantly too. And I didn't understand why. Even when I thought I believed in myself. But there are some hidden behavioral traps that we fall into that makes confidence feel like a roller coaster. And until you see it, you'll keep mistaking ego spikes for real confidence. And today we're going to solve that. So first of all, you keep letting that person dictate your mood for the day. Every time they don't answer you back, you feel like there's something wrong with you. Every time that person doesn't like you back, you feel unlovable. Well, if you keep doing that, you are going to let your self-worth being dictated by how people, the world, treats you. Every time something bad happens to you, you feel like the unluckiest person in the world. And the worst part is that if you keep doing that, your confidence is going to be so fragile. It's going to be like a roller coaster of every time you're going to feel like on top of the world when your crush likes you back, and then being at rock bottom every time someone disrespects you. And the thing that most people don't realize is that this roller coaster is happening not because, oh my god, the world is bad, so of course I will feel like that, but it's because of you. It was all because of the fact that you didn't cultivate internal confidence. All along, you have relied to external things to make you become confident. But that's not how real confidence is built. And most people don't even tell you how to build internal confidence. The type of confidence that is untouchable. Well, 9 months from now, you are going to be a different version of yourself. The kind that feels confident and secure in themselves, even though the world is throwing trash on them. One behavior that a lot of people who have external confidence do every single day without even realizing is to seek external validation to make them become confident. But little do they know that they're just seeking things that are going to boost their ego, only temporary. Those are the kind of people who just want to have attention from other people. If they don't receive it, then they think that they are just not attractive enough, not worthy. They keep doing things for other people so other people can notice them and compliment them, which is one of the root cause of people pleasing. But that's another topic for another video. Like, their confidence comes from how people react to them. And they are doing everything they can in order to receive that validation from other people. And if you keep doing that, your life is going to be so stressful. Do you know how much energy you're wasting by seeking compliments from others, attention from others, doing all this stuff in order to receive them? And slowly but surely, you're teaching your brain that you can survive in a world only when other people are like noticing you and giving you the validation that you want. Oh, Emily, so how can I validate myself? You need to start to do the scary thing that you've been avoiding for years, which is starting to do things even though other people are going to disagree with you. What I mean by this is that before, you used to literally seek validation, seeking approval from other people before doing that thing that you so badly wanted to do. For example, you kept hanging out with that group of toxic people that deep down you so badly wanted to avoid just because you don't want to seem like the villain in their story. And plus, you're going to look like the cool kid and you're going to receive attention from these toxic people. Well, now it's the moment that you need to just cut them off unapologetically, even though it feels uncomfortable, even though you fear that they're going to talk shit behind your back, make you become the villain of their story, and let them. Let yourself feel this discomfort. Let yourself live in this discomfort long enough that your brain is going to be like, oh, nothing bad is going to happen if I disappoint others, if I don't seek validation from others. For example, I personally dropped out of high school. I stopped seeking validation from others on whether should I do this or that, and I started to just follow my intuition, follow my desires that are there for a reason, and I decided to do it. And I did it because I want to go all in content creation. And even though a lot of people started to say that I'm crazy, even the school's president said that I'm someone my mom needs to worry about, that I'm not normal, that I'm stupid for doing that. Like, let alone all my family members who literally disagree with that or no? Obviously, like, it's normal that people are going to react to that, I know, but this trained my brain to stop seeking permission to do things that I personally want. And this really made me become confident in myself internally, because I started to validate myself by saying, I know what I want, I know that I'm doing the right choice, even though it seems unconventional to other people, even though it seems crazy and bad. But if people are disagreeing with me and I'm not receiving the validation that I want to make me become confident in order to drop out of high school, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't do that. Literally, now I build the type of confidence where I'm so confident in myself that I can do anything I want, even though other people disagree with me. Because I learned how to praise myself. I learned to build that kind of unshakable trust in myself that I can make things happen, that my decisions are worthy to be listened, to be taken in consideration. The moment you stop apologizing for being yourself, even though other people disagree with you, that is the moment where you're going to build that kind of internal unshakable confidence and self-worth. So second tip, staying in your comfort zone. You keep wanting to do that thing, but you're afraid that other people are going to criticize you, that other people are going to judge you. You don't want to go out because you have social anxiety. But the thing is that if you keep doing this, you're going to stay stuck in your old self that is relying on external confidence. You keep waiting for external things to make you confident enough to go out, to do this thing that you are so afraid of. But that moment is never going to come. You need to face head on your fears in order to make yourself immune to them. Something that really helped me is doing something called exposure therapy, where you are taking small steps. You need to start small, okay? Like, I so badly wanted to go out in the city center because I love being around people. I love being in the city center. Plus, I'm also extroverted, but I can still have social anxiety. In fact, I used to be so shy in middle school. I didn't talk to anyone. And every time I was about to open the door to go outside, I would like feel this internal pressure and anxiety already inside of me, and I would still do that, and I would go out in my neighborhood for a walk for 10 minutes, and then now look at me, I'm literally able to go outside in the city center alone for 2 hours daily, and it feels so effortless, you know? And because of this, the more you expose yourself in doing things that scare you, your brain is going to remember it, and each time you're going to try something new, you're going to feel more confident at it, because your brain remembers that, oh, in the past I did this that I was so scared about, but at the end nothing happened. I went to the cinema alone, even though I was so afraid of it, and then nothing happened. No one judged me, no one assaulted me, something like that. Our brains literally create the worst case scenario sometimes. That's how you slowly but surely build internal confidence. So when something goes wrong, when something scary presents in your life, when the world throws at you a bad experience, you're going to more likely to feel more confident in yourself and believe in yourself that you can face it. Third tip. Oh my god, something that really changed my life was this last tip. So stay with me. Something that I was keep doing that was shrinking my internal confidence was constantly making excuses by saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Every time I wanted to go to the gym or learn a new skill, I would say, oh, I can't. I would literally make excuses, and little did I know that if I kept doing that, I'm going to achieve nothing in my life. I'm not going to live my dream life. I'm not going to become the unstoppable, unshakable version of myself, and I'm going to push my dreams away. Sometimes I even see people who make excuses. For example, they want to learn a new language, for example, English, and they start to say, oh, I'm too old, I'm like 40 years old, so I cannot do that. And they don't even realize that this is literally sabotaging them. Because one thing that I realized that really changed how I see my goals is that if you really want to achieve them, you're going to do everything in order to achieve them. Steve Jobs was called crazy, stupid, that he was wasting time. But he ignored all these external people because he wanted to create Apple so bad that he was willing to do anything to make it a reality. He spent over a decade to make that dream come true. So if you haven't achieved your goals, it means that you don't want it bad enough. And do you think that your higher self is going to make excuses? Steve Jobs had all these odds stacked against him. He was like broke, no one believed in him, and he still made his dreams come true. If he did that, everyone can too. Because the more you make excuses, the more you're going to reprogram your brain into thinking that you just are someone who's not capable to do anything. As a consequence, you're not going to believe in yourself anymore. The truth is that you're going to start to believe that you are just a failure. And do you want that for your future self? Because every excuses you make today is creating your future. And your higher self is talking shit about you and regretting so much that you didn't take the uncomfortable actions, that you didn't maintain the promises that you made to yourself today. Every time you make an excuse, you are pushing that goal one day away, and 1 month away. So start today, no matter how imperfect or small it is. Do something. Doing something is better than doing nothing and being stuck and stagnant. The more you do things that you said you're going to do, the more your brain is going to believe that, oh, you're the person who does what they promised themselves to do. And this is going to build confidence, whether you realize it or not. It's like a checklist. Because every time you check the goals that you wanted to do for that day, your brain is getting little dopamine hits that are making you confident. And that's how you build internal confidence. So when you get bad grades or that person doesn't like you or something bad happens to you, you are going to feel nothing. If not, maybe, yeah, you're going to vent about it, but then it's not going to dictate your mood for the rest of the day because you have your shit you need to finish for the day. You need to go to the gym. And after going to the gym, you're going to feel confident. And the more you do that, the more you're going to be immune to all these bad things that the world is throwing at you. Obviously it's going to hurt less. And yeah, come back to this video 9 months from now and tell me what has changed in your life once you implement these 3 tips. If you want to become even more magnetic, then you need to know how to turn on your Marilyn Monroe effect. That this video is going to go deeper into it. See you there, Gemini!